Hello students, our channel The of a Function. In this session, we are going to learn fourth category of a function, and we have been discussing on function topic for 3 sessions. So we have covered three categories of function, and today we are going to discuss fourth category of a function. So before doing fourth category of a function, first, we discuss the definition of a function. The solution for a complex program is function. We have been discussing this definition for last 3 sessions. We know a complex program may have many parts. A complex program may have many programs in a single program, and it becomes difficult to understand that long program, and it becomes very difficult to identify a particular task, and it becomes difficult to take so many variables in a single program. So to overcome these problems, function concept has been revised, has been given. So what is function? We have a definition. A large program can be divided into a different smaller parts. We can divide a long program into smaller parts, and where every part will do its own particular task, and every part will have its own set of commands, and these smaller parts are called functions or subroutines or procedures. First, let's learn how to create function with fourth category. First of all, hash include stdio.h. Everyone knows whenever a C program is written, first statement we need is hash include stdio.h. So for creating this function, for creating a function with this category, first of all, we will write data type. Int, char, float, double. We can take any of these data types. So if we don't write any data type, then automatically compiler takes it as int data type. So first of all, you will write data type. Then you will write the function name. Then you will keep the empty brackets, and then you will start curly bracket, and within curly brackets you will write your set of statements. So here we have taken some function. This function will perform addition of two numbers, and it will return the calculated answer. And a function can always and a function can only return single value. So this is the function of fourth category, which will not receive any value, and it will always return one value. One value may be any of types. Returned value, returning value may be of character type, may be of integer type, may be of double type. And it depends on the calculated answer. So if we don't write any return type, then compiler automatically considers it as int. So I am telling again, first of all, whenever you will create this function, you will write first data type, then function name, then you will keep empty braces empty, always in this category. And this is a function which will not receive any arguments, any value, but it will return single value. And in main, we will call this function. We have taken int answer variable for storing the answer that will be by some function. So in second statement, we are calling this function. Whenever we want to use this function, we call it as a calling statement, and then returned answer will be stored into answer variable. Then that answer will be printed. And that answer will be printed. Now we have learned fourth category also. Now we will categories we will write all functions with 4 categories in a single program. So here, first of all, we have written function with first category. What is the first category? Function which takes no argument and which doesn't return any value. So this is a function, and how do we create this? First of all, always we write void, then function name, then empty brackets. And we can also write void within empty brackets. And we will never write any arguments in these brackets. Then within the curly brackets, we will write set of commands. So here we have written printf, enter two numbers, then scanf will get two values entered by the user, and scanf will store those values into a and b variable. Then a plus b addition will be made, and the added answer, calculated answer will be stored into answer variable. Then answer variable will be printed. This it was the first category. Now, whenever we want to write second category, we will first write void, then function name, then arguments. Then we will calculate the answer and print answer. So this category always takes arguments, then calculate answer, and answer is printed by this category. And in third category, it will also return single value. So for using this function, we have to give the values and we have to get the answer from this function. Always say first of all in this category, in third category, you will write first data type, then function name, then number of arguments. And this is the fourth category we have discussed today. Int sum 4 is same, then we have kept the empty braces. Then we have got two values A and B. User will enter two values and first value will be stored into A and second value will be stored into B. And those values added and added answer will be kept into answer variable. Then answer will be returned used these functions. So first of all, some one function will be called. This is the function of first category. And then second function will be called, which is of second category. It will send 4,7 values to the function and 11 answer will be printed. Will be calculated and calculated answer will be stored into answer variable and answer will be printed. Then in the same way, fourth category function, sum4 function will perform its task. It will get two numbers and calculate the answer, and a calculated answer will be stored into answer variable. So answer will be printed. So for all categories very well, and you have to take care of a way of writing a particular function. So I hope you would have the ways of writing a function. So with this, I end this session and have a nice time and enjoy and comment if you have any doubt and if you want to any topic again, then I will clear you. So have a nice time.